Unfortunately, the 49ers did not sign Joey Bosa yesterday, or fortunately, depending on how you think, but they did sign wide receiver Demarcus Robinson to a 2-year, $9.5 million deal with $6 million guaranteed. And this is a good signing for the 49ers. Robinson is a veteran player, a proven producer who is not going to, light the world on fire, but he is going to do something that the 49ers desperately need, and that is get open against man coverage. I don't have to tell you time after time after time. It was press Deebo Samuel in man coverage. You'll live with some completions to Jauan Jennings. And that was largely how you put the pressure on the 49ers passing game. They're trying to rectify that this season. Robinson started every game for the Rams in 2024. He caught 7 touchdowns. He had over 500 receiving yards for Matthew Stafford. And this is the best part, he was 15th in separation score against man coverage, 10th overall in zone and man combined. So this is a possession guy that's going to be able to get open for the 49ers and give them a viable threat, particularly when Brandon Aiyuk is rehabbing and coming back. And remember, just because Aiyuk comes back doesn't mean he's going to be full go, full steam right out of the gate, right? He's probably going to need a few games to get involved. Demarcus Robinson just adds to that room, takes the pressure off of Aiyuk a little bit. Hopefully he can get some chemistry with Brock Purdy. And you go into the year with Jauan Jennings, Robinson, Pearsall, and hopefully Jacob Cowing as well. And you see, what you can do there. Plus, you still have George Kittle, obviously. You still have Christian McCaffrey, assuming that he's going to be back and ready to go. That is not the worst option for the 49ers. They've made some other signings where you're like, who is this guy? I don't really know. This isn't one of those. This is just a solid piece. You're not going to have an all-pro at every position, right? But you need solid players to fill out the roster, and that's what Demarcus Robinson is. Now, there is one thing to worry about, unfortunately, and that is a possible suspension. Robinson got a DUI in November, and the Rams were worried that was going to lead to a suspension in 2025. We don't have any word about that yet, but that would obviously be a big fly in the ointment, because if Robinson's supposed to bridge the gap to Aiyuk getting back, he can't do that if he's suspended. But like I said, we don't know what's going to happen there. The Rams obviously thought he was going to be suspended. We'll see. But the Niners, I'm sure, were aware of the DUI. I'm sure they factored all of this into their thinking. They still think it's worth it. So Robinson comes aboard. But I wanted to lay it out there, because some of the other guys were like, Richie Grant, Luke Harrell, like, who are these guys? I don't know. That's not what this is. This is a better signing than that. This is just a value signing by the 49ers. These veteran receivers kind of shuffle around the league every year. Some of them make a big impact. Robinson, by the way, if you're into this type of thing, maybe you're not, whatever, but Robinson has been in the league since 2016, and he has made the playoffs every single year he's been in the NFL. So, look, let's hope that streak continues. He's got some experience in the playoffs. He's got some experience in the Super Bowl. As a matter of fact, he won a Super Bowl in 2019 against the 49ers when he was a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. So, again, experienced guy. He's going to be 31, in September. So veteran player, just a solid move. There's a lot to criticize the 49ers for this free agency, and this move isn't one of those moves. Good job, 49ers. Keep making signings like this, right? You got to build this team back up. This is a guy that's going to be able to contribute in a meaningful way in 2025, and the 49ers need more of those guys. Let's hope this is the first of those type of signings for San Francisco.